I thought I hit the jackpot with my new girlfriend until her own mother cornered me in the kitchen pantry and whispered a warning that chilled me to the absolute bone. Emma and I had been dating for barely 2 months. She was gorgeous, spontaneous, and what she proudly called passionate. Sure, she had a bit of a temper, but I just brushed it off as her being fiery. I thought it was cute. Then came the 4th of July family barbecue. Everything started out great. Her dad, Mr. Richard, gave me a firm handshake, handed me a cold drink, and welcomed me to the family. But about an hour in, I started noticing something deeply unsettling. The energy in the house was incredibly tense. Her mom, Mrs. Linda, moved around the patio like she was walking on eggshells. She was constantly scanning Mr. Richard's face, jumping to clean up his napkins, or refilling his plate before he even had to ask. Then the grill flared up. It was just a tiny grease fire, nothing crazy. But Mr. Richard absolutely exploded. He slammed his heavy metal tongs down so hard they dented the side table. He turned to Mrs. Linda, his face totally red, and started screaming. Real, vicious, throat-shredding screams, calling her useless, asking why she bought the cheap meat, completely humiliating her in front of 20 people. The worst part, nobody even blinked. Emma just kept scrolling on her phone, entirely unfazed. Mrs. Linda quietly apologized, her head glued to the floor, taking it like it was completely normal. 5 seconds later, Mr. Richard turned back to me, gave a big booming laugh, and said, "Just keeping her on her toes, right, sport?" It was terrifying. Later, I went inside to grab more ice. Mrs. Linda was standing alone in the dark pantry, just taking slow, shaky breaths. I stepped in and quietly asked if she was okay. She didn't look at me, she just stared blankly at the canned goods, and her voice was a hollow, empty whisper. "She has his exact temper," she said. "When we were your age, I thought the yelling just meant he cared. But I haven't taken a full, relaxed breath in 30 years. She finally turned, looked me dead in the eyes, and said, "Don't ruin your life. Run." My stomach completely dropped. Suddenly, my mind started racing, and everything clicked into place. Just last week, Emma couldn't find her car keys, and she threw her heavy glass perfume bottle across the bedroom. It shattered against the wall, missing my head by maybe 2 inches. She just laughed it off and told me she was feeling expressive. On Tuesday, she screamed at a teenage barista until the poor girl cried, all because her iced coffee had too much milk. When I told Emma to calm down, she spent the next 3 hours giving me the silent treatment, until I finally apologized for triggering her. I looked out the kitchen window at Mr. Richard, laughing with a beer in his hand, and Mrs. Linda, quietly scrubbing the greasy grill behind him. I saw my exact future, a lifetime of ducking thrown objects, apologizing to keep the peace, and calling pure abuse passion. I didn't even say goodbye. I grabbed my keys, walked straight out the front door, and blocked her number before I even started my car. Did I do the right thing?